Local, breaking news. This is News Channel 3 covering West Michigan live at 6.
8 inches and counting. Right now you're looking at live Doppler radar. The snow continues to come down. We're going to track it in a moment.
And that snow causing lots of problems on the roads this morning. We have team weather coverage with the latest conditions before you head out the door.
Well, good morning. I'm Marcy Koberger.
And I'm Josh Rowe. Good to see you here this morning. Jessica Harthorn and David Bailey are braving this winter storm. We'll check in with them in just a few minutes. Jeff Porter over there said we have 8 inches of snow. We have more than 90 school closings. Snow's an issue today.
It's a wicked morning out there if you're hitting the road, so be careful. Our team weather coverage continues as we keep a watchful eye on the roads around West Michigan. Let's check in now with David Bailey. He joins us live from Holland. David, how are the roads where you are at?
Good morning, Marcy. Not so good, frankly. In fact, the weather conditions out here along the lakeshore in Holland deteriorating as we speak. You know, the snow is so heavy right now, it's going right into the camera, so we apologize if we have some snow on the camera, but it's just the way it is here this morning. I'll give you a live look at the roads. This is US 31 at 24th Street here in the Holland area. And I want to, there's no traffic going through that stoplight right now, but boy, have we seen the traffic just blitz through that red light, and it's a real tough going for an awful lot of drivers here this morning trying to actually make that stop at that stoplight right there. It's been very difficult. Show you some video from earlier today. You know, we talked with some tow drivers and plow drivers this morning. They all told us the same thing. Of course, it is very slick out there, so if you're going out here in the next 30 minutes, it's going to be a tough ride. They're expecting the lake effect to kick in much of the morning out here in Holland, so it's going to be one of those days that many along the lakeshore, you know, just frankly accustomed to having here during the winter months. It's very slippery for one reason and one reason only. There's a layer of ice underneath all of the snow right now, and that's one of the big problems with trying to stop and start as you try to get traction, is that layer of ice and slush underneath the snow from that rain that fell yesterday. So again, that live look here at US 31 here in Holland. Speeds only right now as the road conditions are deteriorating down to about 30-35 miles per hour, and people having a real tough time stopping at that stoplight. We've been watching it all morning long. Guys, back to you in the studio.
Okay, thank you, David. All over the area, crews busy all night long, spreading sod, battling the snow. Drivers had a tough time in some areas just trying to stay on the road. I-94 was shut down briefly last night near Paw Paw because there were so many issues out there. Let's now check in with Jessica Harthorn. She's live along I-94 in Texas Township, keeping an eye on the roads in that area and the southern portion of our viewing area. Jessica, what are you seeing?
Well, Josh, there is still a steady amount of traffic right now on I-94, but the people who are out are taking it slow. We were driving about 45 miles per hour about an hour ago. Now, Kalamazoo County Dispatch tells us that we're at one of the iciest spots in the county. They've had about 35 reports of slide-offs between 6 last night and now. So here at the 9th Street exit in the east end of the county near Galesburg are where the slick spots are. Van Buren County Dispatch says Paw Paw west to the county line and I-96 have been the areas motorists have had the most problems with, especially along Red Arrow Highway. And just a reminder, Van Buren County snow plows just started about an hour ago, so they're now just hitting the roads. In Calhoun County, dispatch says they've sent emergency crews to about 25 slide-offs, and slippery areas there include I-69 between mile marker 23 and 26 near Teconcha. So if you do have to head out and you do slide off the road, Michigan State Police gave us some tips this morning on how to stay safe.
If you are involved in any sort of accident or slide off on any major road, make sure you stay in your vehicle. Call for help, or if you don't have a cell phone, try to get someone to call for you and wait for the police to arrive, and we'll get you off the road safely.
And the good news is dispatch in Calhoun, Van Buren, and Kalamazoo counties tell us there have been no serious injury accidents reported so far. Reporting live from Texas Township, Jessica Harthorn, News Channel 3.
All right, Jessica, thank you. And you can stay on top of road conditions across the state 24 hours a day. Michigan State Police has a traffic advisory hotline. Their number is 1-800-381-8477. We have it posted in the link section of WWMT.com. There's also a video from MDOT with reminders about driving in the snow. Now, at this point, there are over 200 school closings because of the storm. You can see all of those scrolling at the bottom of your screen. And remember, it might be a little faster to just check online for the latest school closings as well. That, of course, is WWMT.com.
We had 90 school closings just about 15 minutes ago. Now we're over 200. So just to make note of that. The storm also causing power outages. Consumers Energy reports customers are in the dark in 3 counties right now. Ottawa experiencing the most outages, where more than 1,100 customers are out. Muskegon had just about 900 and around 100 in Kent County. Consumers expect to have everyone back on later today. A young woman in Grand Rapids is recovering this morning after she was shot. The 19-year-old was hit at an apartment complex on Maryland Avenue around 5 last night. At this point, there seems to be a lot of confusion about exactly where the shots came from. Police say it's still unclear whether the victim was shot inside or outside her apartment building. They say she was hit with birdshot, which grazed her abdomen and went through her leg. Witnesses tell us police are trying to get answers from some men who are often at her apartment.
And all the police show up, and you know, all hell breaks loose, and he's talking to the people in the ambulance. Boyfriends. Boyfriend? Yeah. So that's pretty much who the police were talking to, and they were unruly and they left.
Neighbors believe the 19-year-old is pregnant, but police have not confirmed that. She is expected to be okay.
A local teen plans to brave the winter weather to support a cause close to his heart. Still ahead, hear why 19-year-old Brian Amplin is lacing up his shoes to run 35 miles.